Traffic here along I-35 is starting to pick up this morning. Normally we would see thousands of tourists from all across the world making their way here to Austin for South by Southwest, but that's not the case this year. Drivers who have seen an extra pothole or two on their commute recently, kind of like the one that was just here yesterday. But first, let's talk about this preseason that kicks off this morning. The 6-week camp will get the team ready for its inaugural MLS season.
And at that time, thankfully today, I think some people get it back. I've heard within the same day, 24 hours, 48 hours at most is what I've heard. But at that time, it took a week for me to get back my test results to let me know that I was positive.
Tyrone Smith's day starts at 9 a.m. with a 3-hour class at the University of Texas at Austin.
So this is my first class of the day, which is crisis management.
Then at noon, the Bermuda long jumper grabs a quick bite to eat before it's off to the track at a local high school.
It's going to be plyometrics, jump technique, some sprint and power work, as well as some core work.
After 2.5 hours of this, it's back to class.
Welcome to higher education in 2021.
Virtually. After 3 hours of hitting the books, it's time for the 3-time Olympian to hit the weights.
Got to check out what the workout is, so I just want to get an idea of what's in store for me tonight.
From squats and curls to power jerks and pull-ups, he finally leaves the gym at around 9 p.m. and heads home. A 12-hour day. But the day isn't over yet. The 3-time Olympian has preventative rehab to do and homework to finish.
That's every Thursday. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
The long days don't discourage Tyrone. The 36-year-old just keeps making strides on and off the track.
If I were to not push this hard for Tokyo, if I were to say, you know, Monday through Thursday is too much, I'm tired, I'm hurting, like I just want, yeah, maybe my body would feel better. Maybe I'd enjoy going to happy hour or whatnot for a little bit, but there's gonna be a time, a reckoning, a moment when I'll realize that it was only because of me that my dreams didn't come true.
On the journey to Tokyo.
Right, thanks, man. I'll see you next week.
And out here live at UT, this is where Smith will graduate this May with his MBA. He hopes to represent Bermuda this summer at the Olympics.
I looked down at this chair that I keep by my door, and it was white from the light of the moon, and my body froze.
Message.
We were powerless, literally.
After message.
This winter storms tested my reason for living.
My inbox is flooded.
I still can't help but think of how deep and dark and sad and hopeless I felt.
People needing to vent.
The snow was beautiful, but the effects of it was not okay.
Others curious if they're the only ones.
You are not alone.
Just in the last week, psychiatrist Dr. Joanne Sotelo at Baylor Scott & White's mental health clinic says calls skyrocketed 30%. Sotelo says there are steps you can take to heal.
A good way to tell our brain that things are okay is getting back to our routines, as almost in an exaggerated way.
Building structure, reassuring your safety, and connecting with loved ones are all ways Sotelo says you can begin to move forward.
In that moment, when I looked at that chair and thought it was snow, I was reintroduced to the effects of what a traumatic experience has on my body and on my mind. Things will get better. I definitely feel a sense of peace and calm coming.
And while it may seem hard to get back into a routine, Sotelo says this is critical to help you recover. She also says be patient. It may take you or your loved ones a little longer to start feeling normal again. And that is okay. If you do feel like you need professional help, make sure to contact your doctor. Now, if you or a loved one need to speak with someone right now, you can always call the National Suicide Hotline at 1-800-273-8255 or call Integral Care's 24/7 helpline at 512-472-4357. This morning, the state will deploy more than 1,100 Texas National Guardsmen, all on a mission to help our state's homebound seniors get vaccinated.
The biggest challenge in trying to vaccinate seniors is having access to information about where those seniors are.
That's why the state plans to team up with organizations like Meals on Wheels and Senior Homes Former Austin judge and Meals on Wheels senior Harriet Murphy is hoping she makes the list.
You know, that's been my biggest worry, is how am I going to get my shot?
Murphy, who is in her 90s, says she has anxiously been waiting.
But I haven't got my shot, and all my friends have gotten theirs. And they're not as old as I am.
Governor Abbott says they'll allocate about 8,000 vaccines for the first week of the Save Our Seniors program, all for homebound seniors at high risk to vaccinate and protect.
You all helping me with my shot is one of the best things that you can do for me.
In Austin, Candy Rodriguez, KXAN News.